really want to do the most important thing, which is congratulate all of you scholars. I'm proud of you. I know your families are proud of you. I know you're incredibly proud of yourselves. And the investment that you're making in your education and yourself is one that's going to pay dividends for the rest of your life. You never stop learning, and it takes, for better or worse, and it takes money to pursue the best education that this country has to offer, like a CUNY education. And we want to do our part to try to make it available to you, but you're doing your part by really putting in the hard work. And so I'm very proud of you. And so a round of applause to all of you and to yourselves. So for me, right, the evening, it calls for more than celebrating your achievements. It's also about acknowledging struggles and sacrifices that many of you have overcome to be where you are today. As I read through the brief biographies, I couldn't help but notice the common link between so many of you. And I mean beyond the fact that you're NYCHA residents and you're all here at the various community colleges. Each and every one of you exemplifies outstanding character, and inner strength, traits that not only serve you well today, but will serve you well as you go through your career and through raising your families and making your mark on the world. When I think about the traits, I remember the experience of Alexandra Carr and Rodolfo Martinez, who, like many young people in New York City, unfortunately, faced homelessness and desperately needed a decent, safe place to live. Despite their very difficult times, this difficult time in their lives, they didn't lose faith. And it warms my heart to say that they're sitting here tonight amongst us, taking the victory lap. And you all should be commended for that. You represent so many families who go through those kinds of struggles, and for you to be able to sit here tonight and to be part of the celebration, I think speaks volumes about the character and the strength of all of you. I think about student residents like Jasmine Smith of Ravenswood Houses, who has the first of her 10 siblings to attend college and one day become an English professor at one of CUNY's own colleges and universities. That's fantastic. I know your 10 siblings must be beaming at your accomplishment. And you're just setting a great example for so many of your neighbors and your fellow NYCHA residents. And Ebony Johnson, who's studying political science, aspires to a career in public service, a career that I was attracted to a little over 3.5 years ago when Mayor Bloomberg appointed me to be the chairman of the Housing Authority. I spent my entire career in the private sector, and I've been incredibly rewarded by being able to serve and to give back. And so the fact that you, Ebony, are thinking about dedicating yourself to a career in public service, it deserves to be celebrated and acknowledged. And whether it's you want to be a future elected official or we draft you to be a future elected official, you can count on the support of the NYCHA family and the support of the CUNY Scholarship Program, and you can, as they say, pay it forward by giving of your time, your energy, and your talents. And to Eddie Vega, who unfortunately is not with us tonight. Eddie's the recipient of the Regina A. Figueroa Memorial Scholarship for the past 2 years in a row now. He's a full-time student raising a family, and he still finds time to volunteer for his community. And the fact that Eddie's not here tonight, I think, is a testament to his commitment to his priorities. He's actually in a class that he said he couldn't get out of. So, we recognize that you all do have so many demands of your time. And the fact that you're committing yourself not only to be here tonight, but what this really represents, which is to continue to invest in yourself and to balance all those priorities and those demands, says a lot. And the list goes on and on and on. And I say to all of you that the possibilities are absolutely endless. I encourage you to continue to follow your dreams and to get back where you can. I'm very proud of all you've been able to accomplish, and equally proud of the role that both CUNY and NYCHA as partners have been able to play in your development, even if it is a small role, as students and as future professionals. The NYCHA-CUNY Scholarship Program could not be possible, as I said earlier, without the dedication of all the people that I named. And as I said, Tashelle deserves, particular credit for where we are here tonight. So scholars, to all of you, I hope that you really do seize the opportunities that you've been presented with. You have a solid foundation of home which to build. You have a stable home. And I can tell you every day my job and the job of the 12,000 people NYCHA, particularly the board and executive team, is to make sure that your stable home is safe and that it's preserved and that it remains a vital resource for so many, not just for your family, but for so many families to come after your family. We've been here for 78 years now, as Dr. Sanchez said, supporting millions of New Yorkers. And you are, as Tichelle said, our best and our brightest. You're in a long line of people before you, people like, Joel Klein, who's the chancellor of the New York City public school system, and who's a great legal eagle in his own right, before giving his time and his talents to the public school. You're in great company with Howard Schultz, a great entrepreneur and the founder of Starbucks and current CEO of Starbucks. You're in great company with people like Justice Sonia Sotomayor, who is our most recently appointed Supreme Court Justice. You're in great company with many, many other bright lights that many of you read about in the newspaper every day, and so many that you don't read about. A gentleman named Hakeem Brooks, who is a graduate of of Brown, and a Rhodes Scholar, and who is just a couple of years older than you all, who gave his time back by working for Melissa Mark-Viverito, a council member from Harlem. So you guys are the best and brightest. You're going to go on to do phenomenal, fantastic things. And tonight is just another night for me to tell you how proud I am to be associated with all the fantastic things that come out of public housing in New York. Thank you.